One of the questions says that you say that you never personally attacked her, but you also called her a Rudali. You also said that she's constantly playing victim, and that was a personal comment. How do you respond to that, and do you regret your choice of words?
No, I said Rudali in a certain context, and I don't think that is, if at all it was offensive. I have absolutely no qualms in saying I'm sorry about it. Maybe not her, maybe the people who support her so dearly. Maybe I would have upset them. So I'm sorry if anything like that has gone out of context. It doesn't make me so small, Barkha. If in case
Do you regret the use of the word Rudali? Was it
no,
used
no,
by
I
you?
had
Was it
said
used
it.
by
No,
you?
yes,
Was it used by you?
it was used by me in a context by I have not understood why a person constantly chooses to only play a victim card. You and I can also do that. I mean, last year I have run an entire political campaign which was so viciously against me, which has targeted me in every and any possible manner. But I did not play victim card on any account, let alone on being a woman. I'm not expecting the same from everybody. Not everybody is made the same. Fine. But the thing is, when you've had such a long and lovely career in an industry which has given you everything, are you trying to say that there was nothing good about it? There was not a single person, day, anything that happened good. I have never read such comments. So if there are such, maybe I have not seen. So what I was trying to say was, have you made it in your into your agenda to make, to keep on speaking about a certain people that you don't get along with? That how come only you have suffered possibly everything under the sun? I mean, I think it must have been really terrible, that you are one woman going through so many things. So in that context, I said that everywhere you can't be saying and saying, I suffered this, I suffered that, I suffered that. In that context, I said that because I find it slightly, I don't keep on talking about my struggles because I feel somewhere I'm lowering my own self-esteem. So I don't want to beyond a point highlight them every time, because if I
But
do, I'll feel that I'm,
you are saying if it hurt her, you're willing to say sorry. If the choice of
of
that,
course, her or any
you're
people
willing
who
to say
like
sorry.
her, any certain segment of people, I would not, absolutely not. Why would I? It's not about my ego here. It's not about any my ego, what you call it, the trip I am on or any such jazz.
Okay, I want to ask you if you believe the way she was targeted by the Shiv Sena, whether it was the language used against her or whether it was the demolition suddenly because she started criticizing them. Do you believe that was correct?
Absolutely not. Not neither a particular word or a particular action that was taken. I would never, ever say that that was right or I whatever. That was completely wrong. But the thing is that also one has to see to what extent one is going to keep on pushing people. And I'm absolutely never going to justify or stand against such acts. Violence is violence, and it has to be condemned at any and every point. That's all.
Okay, Urmila, let's step back. You said you're indifferent, but you said that it was anti-woman, the language that was used for you when Kangana called you a soft porn star. Do you think that she should apologize? Do you think what would you expect at this point? Are you just going to ignore this and move on? Are you
I
looking for an
have
apology? Are you looking for legal intervention? Will you file a case of some kind?
No, a lot of people have suggested a lot of such things, because also maybe not as many as her, but a few people also do respect me and like me, and I have also created a place for myself in a small career of 30 years. So basically, they did suggest that, but I don't expect anything out of her. Thank you very much.
So you're moving on. You're closing this chapter.
Absolutely. The chapter is over, closed. You see, I spoke about all of this only because I wanted to bring people's attention to much larger issues. I wanted to tell them that life right now is not about, going on talking about what she's saying every single day, where she's constantly insulting either the people of Mumbai and Maharashtra, either she's insulting people of, film industry by constantly taking all kinds of names or things about people who have had celebrated careers in this line of work. So I was only trying to say that it is time where the country is dealing with COVID. They're dealing with extremely, terrible economy, GDP, whether it is the farmers standing up for themselves in Haryana, whether it is the migrant workers which have died on their way back home, and the government doesn't seem to have the number of how many people died. So many issues going on. We as a country need to stand united. We don't need this. We need an all-inclusive viewpoint at this time as a society, country. Yes, so I was just trying to say that we shouldn't, the statement made on Mumbai police was extremely, it was, I was saddened to hear that. Mumbai police, where they stay, their lifestyles, the kind of working conditions they are working in, they have the biggest task of standing up by every citizen of Mumbai and, making sure that they're safe and secure. Many have lost their lives. And, to speak in such a manner about them just because you wanted, somebody wanted CBI has happened, everything. Let's move on. Let us not just keep on talking about either Mumbai police, Mumbai, a city that I think has such a large heart, such a deep spirit that is only given to the people of this country and the world. As a matter of fact, I think this is not time to talk about all these things. It is time to stand together. And yes, coming back to the point of the what you call it, movie industry being a drug mafia, I'd humbly like to say that it's one of the largest industries in the country, and it is one of the largest film industries all over the world. So they have some extremely hardworking people out there making some glorious films and bringing glory to India. So I'm just trying to say that just because a few people might be consuming drugs, like in every other industry of this country, I don't think it is right to make the entire industry look like that. Those were my only points, and like I said, none of these points were anything to do with her. But if in case in the all of that, one word is going to be used or thought of, and then to be saying that I said that she wants a ticket and all of that, I think again is another story that has been woven, not spoken by me.
Okay, on a lighter note, because I do have substantive issues to discuss with you, but on a lighter note, we have one viewer, Rahil Lakhani, saying Urmila's internet connection is quite volatile, like Bollywood, including Kangana. So I'm glad viewers are able to see the humor every few minutes that we keep losing you. But let's get to the substantive questions. There are questions that viewers are sending about drug use, saying that even if drug use doesn't extend to the whole industry, the fact is that it is the industry's worst kept secret. There are high-end parties that happen where drugs, even hard drugs beyond marijuana, drugs like cocaine are used. Should this not be cleaned up? And should Bollywood not have been speaking about this earlier? I'll rewind you to Fardeen Khan, who was arrested, for example, when he was found with cocaine. There have been other issues. There have been very powerful male stars, whether it's Sanjay Dutt or Salman Khan, who have been tried and in Sanjay's case done jail time for everything from being found with weapons to being accused of culpable homicide. So is there not a kind of rot in the film industry, our viewers are asking, that needs to be looked at substantively? How would you respond to that?
I would say every workplace, every industry has all kinds of people, all kinds of challenges, and everybody is dealing with all kinds of things. Film industry being right at the peak for two reasons. To begin with, it's an instant name, game, fame kind of a line of work. So therefore, it's always going to be targeted and under extreme scrutiny. Secondly, because film stars are worshipped, they're followed all over the country. So they do have a large responsibility towards the people of the country. So they do need to set up an example if they can. But having said all of these things, all I'm trying to again and again say is that any and every industry that is that big and that is that it will have all sorts of people and challenges to face. And I'm absolutely not denying that all these things do exist and they need to be looked into, and right now also looked into. As a matter of fact, on that note also, I had said that Kangana had again and again gone on saying, if I'm not mistaken, the Y plus security was given to her for that reason, that she had claimed that she had a certain names, but she was scared to come to a terrible place like Mumbai to give those names to, narcotics department. And after that, after getting the security, I would request her to give those names out and to actually have a proper kind of investigation done into them so that more light can be put onto them. So that is all I have said. And what have I said in all of this that is not right or off the track?